Happy Halloween. These are your cards for October 31st, 2019. And it's almost the exact same reading we got yesterday with the Energy Oracle deck. We got the Ace of Cups, so a new beginning. We have someone from the past coming in. Maybe trying to cloud your judgment during this tumultuous time in your relationship. We have the Tower moment. Again, the Tower moment. Universe is saying, look for the signs, pay attention, open up your senses. I'm sending you symbols and messages to help you through this and guide you so your foundation doesn't get rocked. Like we are being told, do you want to fix this foundation or do you want to, let it crumble and start anew with this person from the past? Temperance. So with this, it's like, you're doing your research, you're trying to get more knowledge into the situation. Seven of Swords. You're basically getting retribution for the past. Judgment. Page of Coins coming into money. Nine of Coins. Prosperity. Five of Cups is bereavement, loss. So a relationship breakup. So like I said, it's kind of like all tied up. We got those cards, those cards yesterday when we were doing the Energy Oracle cards. It's almost exactly the same situation where we had the female feeling tied up in the situation, not sure where to turn. And it's like, are you making this situation worse than you have to by having the gentleman from the past or someone that, it is from the past that is coming in from your life, or that this person's always been present for some, and some of them he's making another turnaround. Like he's been through something and he's turning back around, and maybe he's seeing you in a different light, or maybe he's seeing the situation differently than he did when it was actually in front of him. I just want to make a quick note to you guys. Soulwork, SOUWRK, is hosting 3 other mediums, intuitives, if you want to call us. And it's kind of like asking us what our skill sets are, and I don't know if we're going to pull cards or not, get into that kind of thing, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're around, follow Soulwork on Instagram, and she'll be hosting myself, Golgotha in Darkness. JJ Constellations will be first, and then Lightwork will be ending us on a high note. 2332 or 3223. I can't remember off by hand. But, we're all very different in our skill set. And in some ways, we're a lot alike. So if that's something you're interested in, it's going to start at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time. And if you want to come join us, please do. That'll be exciting to see, a lot of you. So give Erin, which is Soulwork, SOULWRK, a follow, and she'll be hosting all of us. So please come join us for that. So let's get into this. The Ace of Cups. So I love this, Erin. I love watching other intuitives do readings, and right away Erin was like, this is her New Beginnings Yes card. So we have this in the reverse. So the key meanings of this card: beginnings, love, creativity, flow, health, healing. So Spirit has been calling us for this healing process. Some of us are starting our new chapters. If you did the pick of cards, you saw the Wheel of Fortune was there in 2 of the stacks. That some of us are starting on our new chapter. I believe it was pile 1 and 3. The second pile didn't have a Wheel of Fortune card. So maybe they're not quite there yet. They're still in this time of healing. So just be mindful of what's going on around you. We have this card in the reverse. Emotions are suppressed or running out of control, so you may feel blocked, neglected, or overwhelmed as new love or projects don't progress. Often, the reversed ace reflects imagined insecurities about the future. So try and reel that into right now. Like today has enough problems, let the future worry about itself. Let tomorrow worry about itself. Just try and reel it in when we get in that anxiety mode. Just try to worry about today. As the cup has suddenly overturned, so situations can right itself. So we got the I was drawn to pull 2 days in a row these archangel cards, and each day the archangel cards have given a broadened perspective to each situation. So to me, it's saying we got this yesterday saying relationship harmony. So they're saying before spirit comes in and rocks your foundation to the core because you're making the wrong decision, and spirit is saying we're sending you symbols, pay attention. This situation could right itself. Like I was saying, sit there and make your relationship a priority. Try and build that chemistry back up again. Go on date nights. It doesn't have to cost anything. Go for a walk together. Go to the beach together. Go for a coffee together. Try and right this situation. If you know in your heart of hearts, when you really want something, you make it happen. So we have this gentleman kind of blocking our, interfering with our judgment, where he's coming in from the past. Creativity. So we got 2 creativity cards: expression, focus, energy. Oh, I'm reading the wrong one. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Passion, desire, progress, travel. So we have this knight coming into our lives. The knight is dynamic, creative, and driven. Applied to a situation, he shows speed and action. So you may feel progress. You may travel physically or find that a stuck situation suddenly frees up. So here we go again. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Spears. All of a sudden, things just, it might be the Mercury retrograde. Maybe whatever your partner is keeping from you no longer is affecting him or her. But it's like, it could right itself. Exciting news, a new project, or even a whirlwind romance are possible now. The knight often appears in readings to show moving home. So again, we got this card again, where I was saying, so I have a feeling that there's, especially right now because it's almost November, we have the major exams going on in college, and it's like some kids are feeling overwhelmed. Some of them feel like they need to come home, that they moved to home, they went to too far to a college, so they might turn around and come to a community college. I heard, like a local college around you, and move back home, which is okay. Maybe they're not ready for that yet, and some are just like, college isn't for me, but that's okay. Not everyone's meant for school. Just come together as a family and say, okay, what is the game plan now? You don't want to go to college, so what are you going to do now? Let them regroup, but don't let them, stay stagnant for too long. And let's refocus this energy now. What can we do now? How can we help change the situation? So here we have the Tower moment, and this is like basically spirit coming to intervene. So it's like, do you want us to rock you to your core? Or what are we doing here? I'm setting you symbols, like what's going on. Destruction, chaos, breakthrough, illumination, revaluation, shock. So when reversed, the Tower suggests self-blame. Taking responsibility for events that were beyond your control. So if I have a feeling, I keep seeing the Fool card. And the Fool, it has Tyrion holding a candle, and it's like he's trying to find the secrets that are hidden in the dark. And if you look behind him, there's a dragon. So it's like the dragon is hidden in the shadow. So the secret is right there. We just need to look. That's why I like this Temperance card, because they're delving more into finding what's going on. So Spirit is, when we got the cards yesterday, it was open your mind, open your mouth, like find your voice again. And open your ears, because maybe your partner is saying things and you're not catching on to them. So just try to be a little more, if you're drinking or taking something that's, trying to help you through the situation, maybe the time is to just not do that right now and just keep your wits about you. The upside is that you are released from old ways of being or living and awaken to what is now possible. The opportunities to learn from the past create strong foundations for the future. Additional meanings: a relationship secret and an intense attraction. So we get intense attraction with the person from the past. Um, we're also I'm also being drawn to, like, when we were talking about this time of healing, we're going to be in isolation before we head into the Wheel of Fortune, which is the next chapter. Is like, okay, if we're in this situation again, maybe you've been married before, or when you were dating someone for a long period of time, you were in this situation before. Is there anything from that situation we can bring forward to our situation now and learn from it? Hindsight is 2020. What did you learn from that situation? What do you wish you would have changed or noticed? So Spirit is kind of speaking to you here, nudging you, saying, okay, let's try and fix this. Or it's like, maybe it's time to, tap out, and this goose is cooked. Like, no more. So we got Temperance. Balance, adjustment, resources. Guidance, choices, moderation, reconciliation. So this is what I'm talking about. We also got relationship harmony yesterday. That's why I was pulled to pull the Archangel cards again today. And I'm like, really? And it's like, you got to go with it. It's like your intuition's like, that's why I pull with the cards. I go to what deck draws me to it. And it's like where I'm feel the pull towards. And it's like, they speak to every situation. So with a relationship harmony, like I said, make your relationship a priority. If you know in your heart of hearts you want to fix it, and like have a date night every single week, make sure you get a date night in every single week. Make your relationship a priority. You may be managing a huge workload, balancing budgets, or renegotiating with damaging people. Carefully access your priorities and you will get the balance right. Give others what they need in relationship measure and responsible measure. So they're saying, if you know this one isn't reliable, obviously don't give them a lot of responsibility. Give them what they can handle, because I have a feeling you're the type of person that likes to do everything. They're like, F it, I'll do it myself. And you're taking too much on and you're going to burn out. You have to sit there and delegate to other people. So if you know some people are unreliable or just plain lazy, give them something simple to do, because it's going to be a reflection of them and not you. But don't you dare say F it and I'll handle it. Give others what they need in responsible measure. Be conserve your energy too. Make time to schedule, plan, and care for your own needs. Overall, the card asks you to redress whatever is out of kilter. So like I said, this right here, this relationship is out of kilter. So they're asking us to, find our voice. And what the Archangel cards are saying, remember who you are. Because sometimes we get lost in a relationship, and it's like we got to remember who we are before we lose ourselves completely. So additional meaning is connecting with guides and angels. So that's very important, guys. We got to remember, Spirit is with everyone. If you see repeating numbers, you see things that really resonate with you, like birds, or, your parents' for anniversary date, something that resonates with you. Spirit is always guiding us, always there for us. Our loved ones are always by our side, trying, guarding us and protecting us. Even things that we don't even know or even see. So we got to be, just, a little more mindful. Keep ourselves awake right now. So we got the 7 of Swords here. Dishonesty, theft, transgressions, mistrust. This 7, the Torah Thief card, asks you to protect your ideas, home, and possessions, and even your relationship from opportunists. So this person could be an opportunist. This could be, I'm not saying a male, but this could be someone from the past with your partner coming in, trying to, be an opportunist in your relationship and trying to rock your foundation. That's what I'm saying. Keep your senses about you. When we had the woman all tied up, she had her crown highlighted, her mouth highlighted and her ears highlighted. So we have, maybe Spirit is telling us, keep your wits about you. Don't be, drinking or taking things that fog your judgment. Okay. When the card can, while this card can also indicate legal issues and business malpractice, more generally, it releases an atmosphere of mistrust and the need for vigilance. Keep your wits about you and guard what is rightfully yours. So you feel in your heart of hearts that your partner is rightfully yours. This is your soulmate. This is who you want to be with the rest of your life. Guard him diligently, because someone might be trying to sneak up on your relationship there. And we got Judgment is our next card. So again, a lot of the past is coming up in this time of healing, which is fine. And the Spirit's saying, don't throw it in our partner's face if they made mistakes in the past. Learn from those situations and just use that information to move forward. Don't no longer use that as a weapon. We can't use it as a weapon any longer. Judgment, the past, second chances, memories, guilt, awakeness, the soul. So second chances. So maybe your partner has stepped out on you and they're going to come to you for forgiveness and they're going to ask you, can you forgive me? We move forward. This will never happen again. And that's going to be your judgment to move forward or not. That's why they're saying open your mind, open your mouth, open your ears. Because like Sam here, he's searching, he's doing more research. He's doing his due diligence. He's making himself ready to find his voice and come to his partner and say, what's going on? And here's my proof. Because they're just, people, they just deny. Judgment often appears in a reading when you are on the brink of change, and with it comes memories, dreams of the past, people reappearing in your life. You may decide to give a situation or relationship a second chance, or otherwise review your behavior and see, at higher level, the life lessons offered. So here we go with astrological answers. Give them a follow on Instagram or on Facebook. I've been following them since Facebook. They're sitting there saying this period that from one chapter to the next, the new Wheel of Fortune is starting, this new cycle is starting. We're in this time of isolation and healing. So here we go again. They're telling us again to sit there and be diligent, heal ourselves, to remember who is by our side. And the life lessons you've learned from that. That's the whole thing. It's like, don't bring hurtful behavior forward. And, that's like high school kind of stuff, where you sit there and you try to hurt your partner. This is someone you're building a life with. We can't do that. Just try and, we have to bring the life lessons forward with us and move forward. That's all we can do. This card also suggests spiritual awakening, mediumship, connections with angels and guides. 2 cards we got connections with angels and guides. This powerful opportunity to make sense of the past. Additional meaning, fame, retribution. So I have a feeling that some of us have been wronged in the past, where they sat there and they called you every name in the book, saying you're a bad this, you're this, you're this. And it's like, none of it is, even remotely true. And this opportunity, the truth always comes out. So I think the opportunity is going to come forward for that. So you could be coming into money or giving money with the Page of Coin. Income, opportunities, good news, details. As a person, the page is young, plain talking, individual, male or female, who is reliable and diligent. Applied to a situation, the card reveals good news about money, income through a new job or project, or a property offer. It's also time to deal with tax returns and to check your schedules. Time is money. So be on the ball, be organized. And another positive card, 9 of Coins, that we have funds coming in. And who doesn't like that, especially this time of year when Christmas is right around the corner and Thanksgiving in the United States. So fulfillment, comfort, prosperity, focus. The 9 symbolizes satisfaction and prosperity. Financial worries are over. projects getting complete and your efforts bring material benefits, including the finer things in life. Excuse me, I had to take a drink there. You feel happy at home and with yourself, and any past sacrifices you have made feel worthwhile. Additional meaning including redecorating your yard or garden. So in the Western world where I live is in Canada, we're in the fall season and we're getting ready for winter. So it's like cleaning up your yard. Or some of you are on the other side of the world, you're getting ready to sow your seeds. So it just depends where you are, but it's a very positive card. So our last card to wrap up Halloween is dealing with loss and bereavement. So it's like my kids are like intuitive. Their behavior changes around their father's passing anniversary and his birthday. His birthday is on Monday. So we have the 3 cups that have fallen, and then we have 2 standing up. So like in any grief journey, everybody's different, right? So you just have to be there for each other, as a family. Loss, sadness, grief. The 5 is the saddest card, often coming up for a relationship breakup or other personal losses, including loss of work, money, or reputation. The card can also show old sorrows resurfacing. Another interpretation is dealing with bereavement. So bereavement is another word for passing, death. Although although 3 cups of happiness overturn, 2 remain upright. Take what you can from this experience, as there is hope for the future. And that's all we can do in bereavement, is just be there for each other and come together. So these cards perfectly play all the Archangel cards. So the first card we got is victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So with the Judgment card, the Page of Coins, and the 9 of Coins, it's like, the Spirit has heard you, God has heard you, whoever you believe in has heard you. Don't feel that, all your work is for naught, because it's coming to fruition. Sensitivity. You are extremely sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. If you feel like you can't cry, I get like this. It's like I feel it, but it won't come out. I watch something like This Is Us or a movie that will make me cry, and I just let it all out. Remember who you are. A very powerful message. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. So it's saying with this situation here, with the like going the back and forth, should you be with this person, should you not? It's like, remember who you are. Did you lose yourself in this relationship? Go to your heart of hearts for this. And patience. Like I said, the grass is only greener on the other side because they water it. So don't be envious. We got the card yesterday. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. We need nurturing and patience. We need to heal this. Time heals all wounds. In some ways, yes. But it's like, instead of time heals all wounds, we learn to build around the wound and make a better life around it. Take back your power. So take back your power. Take back your voice. Use your God-given power and your intuition to manifest blessings in your life. That's all we can do, guys. We have one life to live, and we can only just, try our best every single day to live our life to the fullest. So I hope you enjoy this daily pick-a-card for October 31st, 2019. Please have a safe and happy Halloween. And we'll see you for Friday's daily tarot card to round up the week. And don't forget to join Aaron, JJ Constellations, Lightwork 2332, and myself, Golgotha in Darkness, for our live talk show kind of thing. And Soulwork is going to be the host. Soulwrk. She's going to be the host, so give her a follow. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a happy Halloween, guys.